looking at all these things that people are talking about with Caitlin Clark, it's like...
The Connecticut Sun announced that the organization has parted ways with head coach Stephanie White, 24+ hours after the Fever fired coach Christy Sides. Enough said about that. All right, Fever fans and WNBA enthusiasts, imagine you're picking a team leader for an epic road trip. You want someone who knows the terrain, can handle a few detours, and doesn't freak out when the GPS goes haywire. That's kind of what it's like choosing a head coach for the Fever right now. Today we're diving deep into why I think Stephanie White might just be the best driver to take this team on the championship road. Now, don't get me wrong, if we're picking anyone, I'd be packing Lisa Bluder's bags first. She's got that Iowa connection with Caitlin Clark, fan approval, and a roadmap to success. But if we're sticking to current WNBA coaches, Stephanie White is like the ultimate co-pilot who knows all the shortcuts. Let me break down exactly why. Indiana roots and familiarity with the Fever. So, first things first, Stephanie White has serious Indiana roots. She's basically WNBA royalty around here. Not only did she play for the Indiana Fever, but she also took them to the WNBA Finals as a head coach. It's like bringing back your hometown hero to save the day. She knows the landscape, she knows the team, and she knows the fans. It's the same feeling as when Indiana basketball fans heard Hoosiers was coming to theaters. It just fits. Championship experience and success with the Connecticut Sun. Stephanie White isn't just Indiana's favorite daughter. She's got a track record of taking teams to the top. She was instrumental in leading the Fever to the 2015 WNBA Finals, all while working with a seasoned Tamika Catchings. It's like coaching your favorite classic car in a race, still powerful, but needing just the right touch to maximize every ounce of performance. And then, she went on to build on that success in Connecticut, where she put up a strong 55-25 regular season record, took them to 2 playoff appearances, and even earned WNBA Coach of the Year in 2023. Stephanie knows how to push a team to the next level, and with the Fever's young core, she's ready to bring that same magic back to Indiana. Respect for Caitlin Clark and her growth potential. We can't talk about a potential Fever coach without talking about Caitlin Clark. Stephanie White has been vocal about her respect for Caitlin since day one. Back when everyone was questioning whether Caitlin could handle the pressure, Stephanie was out there like, y'all chill, it's just 2 games. She's a natural, she'll adapt. It's like the coach version of a parent saying, my kid's got this.
Looking at all these things that people are talking about with Caitlin Clark, it's like, guys, chill out. Like, she's gonna be fine. Like, it's 2 games in. Are you kidding me? She's a student of the game. She got better every year. You're not going to just absorb all of the new information that's coming at you in 2 games, in 2 weeks. It takes time. And she will. I have no doubt about it. She's a student of the game. She continues to get better. And these are also points that coaches then address. Hey, let's continue to work on this. But it's really hard to work on some of those things in season. So this might be an off-season thing, right? Let's continue to play to our strengths. Let's find different ways to get the ball to our players. And then when we get time in the off-season, then we'll work on that next step or that next level.
And let's be real. If you're going to coach this team, you need to understand what Caitlin brings to the table. Handling big personalities without losing control. Now, one criticism I hear from fans is that she didn't control some of her players on the Connecticut Sun, especially when it came to physical play. But sometimes coaching is like being a zookeeper. You can't always make the lions purr. Sometimes there are factors behind the scenes tying your hands. Word is, management might have been saying, hands off Alyssa Thomas, hands off Dujanai Carrington. But with Indiana, she'd have a fresh start, fewer restrictions, and a young team that's hungry to win. Building a culture of respect and likability. The Fever already have a reputation as one of the most likable franchises in the WNBA. No bully ball needed here, and I think that's a culture Stephanie could vibe with. She's always shown respect for opponents, and she doesn't promote rough play. Imagine her guiding this team and fostering a positive, hard-working environment. It's like baking cookies and finding out they came out perfect without even trying. With Stephanie at the helm, Indiana could stay true to its friendly, respectful roots while still competing at a high level. Familiarity with the Fever's new front office. And let's not forget, the Fever's new front office is rolling out the red carpet for a new era. Kelly Krauskopf, Amber Cox, they're all about finding the right person who can communicate well, both on the court and behind the scenes. Stephanie has worked with Indiana management before and is already known for her professionalism. It's like when you walk into a family reunion and you already know everyone there. There's no awkward introductions. Stephanie could hit the ground running with this crew. ability to draw new talent and free agents. With Stephanie's track record and connections, she could be a huge pull for free agents. Picture it, a coach who's already respected in the league, guiding Caitlin Clark and Aaliyah Boston, two of the most exciting young players in the game. That's a combo that any player would want to be a part of. It's like being invited to play in the Avengers instead of a random superhero movie. Who would turn that down? A fresh start away from the Connecticut drama. Now let's talk about Stephanie leaving Connecticut. Some might wonder if there's baggage, but honestly, this move feels like hitting refresh. The Fever offer her a chance to focus on coaching without the bully ball drama or media antics that clouded her time with the Sun. She'd be working with a team that genuinely wants to grow and develop under her. It's like going from a soap opera to a feel-good sports movie. Less drama, more teamwork. Proven ability to develop young talent. One of the most exciting things about Stephanie White is her knack for developing young talent. She's been praised for helping players grow, and Indiana's roster is packed with young, talented players who need that guidance. Imagine Aaliyah Boston and Caitlin Clark with a coach who knows exactly how to bring out their best. It's like having a world-class chef guide you through a new recipe. The ingredients are already there. They just need the right touch to shine. Stephanie's connection to Indiana fans. And last but definitely not least, her connection to Indiana. Stephanie White played here, she coached here, and she's loved here. Indiana fans know her, and she knows what they expect. Tough, respectful, winning basketball. Bringing Stephanie back to coach the Fever would be like reuniting the band for one last tour. The crowd would go wild, and the support would be instant. So there you have it. If Lisa Bluder isn't available, Stephanie White is far and away the best choice for the Indiana Fever. She's got the experience, she's got the Indiana roots, and she's got the ability to develop young talent while respecting the Fever's positive culture. Plus, her familiarity with the team and city would make for a smooth transition. Let me know in the comments what you think. Are you on board with Stephanie White as the Fever's new coach? And hey, if this team shapes up like I think it will, we might just be looking at the next WNBA dynasty. Can you say, you get a chip, you get a chip, you get a chip? Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and stay tuned for more Fever updates. Until next time, keep ballin'.